Hello everyone, my name is Ashwin Prabhu. This is the 8th tutorial of software defined networking. So now in the previous video we have seen how default topologies are formed using Mininet as well as custom topologies with the default controller as well as remote controller such as RYU in this case. So once the topology is formed, we want to have a computation on the topology, like we should get all those link details so that we can use it for computation, such as finding the shortest path from source to destination. Shortest path can be considered in several parameters, like the delay between each of the links would be considered, the bandwidth would be considered, or the shortest path in actual. So in order to have this computation, what we need to do is we need to dump all those link details in a file. So once the topology is created, we can use the dumper file in RYU for our use. It is one of the most important files. I'll just tell you where the file is. So if you do a ls here, so it is in cd RYU cd topology. Yes, so in the RYU topology folder you can see the Dumper.py file. So this is mainly used for debugging purposes. I'll just nano this file so that you can see what the contents of this file are. I have basically edited this file so as we can use it for the computation. If you want to have a look, I'll just show it to you. So I have added this part where it will open a particular file and it will have write commands. Write, instead of just reading it from the file, you can just write it. This is the part which I have added, and one more part I have added is this one. So what this actually did is it would show it in the debugging files. It should output whatever link details. For example, when we create a custom topology, there are switches, there are links, there are hosts. So all those details, once they are created, it will be put it in the log file and you can have it for debugging purposes. So what I've done is, instead of just viewing the comments, I have used a file, and what all details are there, I have entered it in a file. So that file location is in the RYU folder itself. So I'll just show it to you. I'm opening another terminal just to see. So once I get it into this file, so you can see it is in the home Ashwin RYU folder. So once I do a ls command over here, you can see actually there are no files. Only when I run this dumper files, all these files will be created. Switch enter.txt, switch leave.txt, all these files will be created, and it will have entries inside each of these files based on the custom topology or the topology which we created. Suppose if there are only switches which are being formed, it will give an entry in switch enter.txt. Suppose there are links formed, it will give a entry in link add.txt. Suppose if the particular port is modified, it will update its entry in port modify.txt. So all these details we will see in the next tutorial. For now I'm just showing it to you how a dumper file has been tweaked for our use. So all these details are not there in the dumper file, I have just edited it. So for each event handler I have used a file, so you can see over here. So like that, for each event handler there's a specific file, and I have named it according to the event. So event port delete, there's a port delete.txt file, and so on. Rest all I have kept it the same because it will help us in getting the link informations and all those. So this is for now. I just wanted to explain you what the additions I have done in a dumper file and what manipulations can be done in a dumper file so as to use it for our use. That's it for now. More detailed about how the entries are getting generated in the dumper file and how we can use it for manipulation will be explained in the next video. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.